Welcome to WEFM's Midday News, sponsored by Klein 15th Limited. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First, on the
Heroes wear capes. Celebrate her this Mother's Day at Quartz. Save up to 40% off selected furniture, appliances, and electronics. Get free accessories with selected purchases and much more. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay $0 for 30 days. And before you check out, don't forget to add extended warranty with our Quartz Super Shield product, which will protect your purchase for up to 4 years. Celebrate moms with us only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offer ends May 31st, 2023.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First, on the local scene. There have been no charges made yet in regards to the early morning shooting of Jamalo Ice Dunbar that took place on May 6, 2023. In reference to the Searchlight News, Dunbar, originally from Rillan Hill but resided in Polyard, was shot and killed in Arnersville. Reports state that Dunbar knew he was marked for death but still ventured out despite warnings, even attending the popular night spot Treehouse the morning he was killed. According to witnesses, on the morning of his death, Dunbar was chased and shot by his assailant. After he fell on the main road in the vicinity of the bridge that leads to the decommissioned E.T. Joshua Airport, his shooter fired several more rounds into him, making sure he was dead before making an escape. Dunbar was the 16th homicide victim for this year in SVG. The Sandy Bay Secondary School now mourns the death of one of the school's students who died tragically on Sunday night. Reports are that Desi Lavier and his friends were riding their bicycles on the public road in Orange Hill when a motor vehicle suddenly came into contact with one of them. The 13-year-old was reportedly struck by the minivan and was rushed to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital after the authorities were alerted. Unfortunately, Lavier succumbed to his injuries. A source said that many students at the Sandy Bay Secondary School are shaken up by the news. Still on the local scene, Kingston Park resident Eric Conliffe was killed in a shooting incident in the capital city of Kingstown on Sunday, May 14, 2023. According to reports, the incident took place near the DHL office on Upper Middle Street. Several persons attending a funeral at the Kingston Seventh-day Adventist Church reported hearing up to 9 gunshots. According to sources, the man was working on a building near the DHL office when he was shot by an unknown assailant. The incident occurs as police investigate a shooting last Monday night in Diamond that killed Brighton resident Nigel Thomas. He was the 17th homicide on the island. Conliffe's death raises the overall number of homicides in 2023 to 18. On the regional scene, Jamaican police investigators say they believe that the 3 unidentified men whose bodies were found on Saturday night by residents of Mount Zion St. James were lured to the area and killed by individuals they went to meet. According to the Jamaica Observer, the officer in charge of operations at the St. James Police Division, Superintendent Aaron Samuels, say the preliminary evidence suggests that the men were gunned down in the vicinity where their bodies were found. The police were reportedly summoned to the murder scene in the Mount Zion St. James community about 9:30 p.m. on Saturday after passers-by stumbled upon the 3 bodies in the middle of a section of the main road. One of the men was clad in green shorts and had a low haircut, while the 2 others were wearing jean shorts and sported cornrow hairstyles. Police have been asking anyone missing family members to come forward to determine if they fit the identity of any of the 3. Still on the regional scene, Director of the Pan American Health Organization, Dr. Jabos Barbosa, has disclosed that the highest hypertension rates in the Americas are in the English-speaking Caribbean region, which affects a quarter of all adults. Barbosa noted that people can prevent many hypertension risk factors, which include overweight and obesity, lack of physical activity, high sodium or salt intake, and alcohol use. The director explained that preventing risk factors is crucial because hypertension often has no symptoms or signs. As a result, the condition is frequently undiagnosed and untreated. To this, he warned that undiagnosed and uncontrolled hypertension could lead to heart attack, heart failure, or stroke. On the international scene, US researcher Joseph DiTuri has broken the world record for the longest time spent living underwater without depressurization. The BBC reports that DiTuri has spent more than 74 days at the bottom of a 30 feet deep lagoon in Key Largo, Florida. Reports also state that he has no plans in stopping just yet. On Sunday, DiTuri said he would stay in Jules's on the Sea Lodge for at least 100 days, adding that the curiosity for discovery has led him there. He said, "My goal from day one has been to inspire generations to come, interview scientists who study life on the sea, and learn how the human body functions in extreme environments." The previous world record for most days spent living underwater at ambient pressure, 73, was established by two professors in 2014 in the same Key Largo Lodge. Unlike a submarine, the lodge does not use technology to adjust for the increased underwater pressure. And in sports, Manchester City is one victory away from regaining the Premier League title after dispatching relegation threatened Everton at Goodison Park. Pep Guardiola's side can guarantee a third consecutive title with 3 points at home to Chelsea next Sunday, with games remaining against Brighton and Brentford as backup. City are on the cusp of more top flight glory after Arsenal were beating 3-0 by Brighton. Everton were made to pay a heavy price for Mason Holgate's glaring miss when unmarked at the far post. City were second best up until that point, but showcased how clinical they are in front of goal, going to the net twice in the space of 2 minutes. This has been WeFM's Midday News, sponsored by Court St. Vincent Limited. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. We thank you for listening.
This month, make it all about her. Give the gift of eye care with new glasses from Quartz Optical. Show mom you care. Book her an appointment today at quartzoptical.com and get a chance to win a luxury day pass for two. Say Happy Mother's Day with new glasses from Quartz Optical. Value you can see.